Alrighty, good morning. Hang on one moment. I just realized I forgot to put this little microphone thingy on my phone, so you'll pardon the extreme close-up for a moment. And oops, there we are. Okay, that should sound a little better, I hope. Okay. Alright, and good morning again. Thank you all for coming. Goodness gracious, here we are. It's February already. I hate to say it, you hit 30 and all of a sudden time just flies. Talking with a friend about that last night. She's like recently in the early 30s and she's like, why is it already February? I'm like, that's just what happens when you get older. Alright. And I hate to admit it, I'm nearly 30 years older than she is. Oh my gosh. Terrifying sometimes. But it is the way of the world, right? We all have to deal with a lot of different things. Aging is one of them, right? Injuries, illnesses, people get sick, right? It's not going to go away. You can be as healthy as you want. You do everything right according to science, doctors, teachers, gurus, take them, and you're still at some point going to get sick. Anybody who says, I never get sick, is lying. Okay? They're just lying. Everybody gets sick. How you react to it, or I should say that, how you respond to it. Everybody's going to age, hopefully. How do you respond to it? This is about being conscious. All right, now we get into the yoga part, right? I know. You knew it was coming sooner or later. All right, our instincts, I still have them. Of course we all do. You know, I get sick, I curl up on the bed, and it's just like, no, I do not want people to take care of me. I don't want people to do things. I want you to all go away until I either get better or die. Right? Like an old dog. Right? The response, that's the reaction. The response, your medicine. Take care of yourself. Right? Do the things that help you feel better. We will get injured at some point doing something. Hopefully not yoga. Hopefully not yoga with me. Right? We have to choose how to respond. We just stop. Maybe that's not the right thing. Right? Have to do the hard work to work through to build the strength back up if it's that kind of injury. Maybe it has nothing to do with physical. Maybe it's a mental thing. We get back on the balance beam. Get back on the horse. All of that stuff. Right? Yoga is about that. And we're going to get started. I know I've talked a lot already. You know I'm going to talk all the way through the next hour. Can't help it. Right? Yoga is all about the responding. Right? About being more than a human animal. More than humanoid. Our self-awareness is what sets us apart from so much of the rest of the world. The animal kingdom, however, right? I'm quite certain that some of those, there are mammals particularly out there that are self-aware. The whales, no doubt. Elephants. And you get a brain that big and not be self-aware. It almost looks exactly like a human brain. It's amazing to see some of the studies on that. And these are animals that have deep memories, true emotions. Some of the apes, you can see it, you can feel it, right? We all know other animals, close relationships with your dogs, your cats. And there's more there than just instinct. Now, how much? How self-aware? I don't know. No one does. Let's start seated. Talk to now. Again, like I said, I'm going to keep talking, of course. Anyway, so, is it tight today? Doesn't feel good sitting down? Maybe your usual half lotus position just isn't working for you. You do not have to suffer. It's part of it. You can adjust your practice because it's yours. Close your eyes if it's comfortable for you. If it isn't, no worries. Let your breath flow. Smooth and calm now. Easy. Let the breath be. Feelings are in your breath. They are your breath. Let it be calm. It's okay if you're feeling angry or scared. I know a lot of people are right now. People like me, particularly. Or who know people like me. My anger right now is intense. Can you tell? Maybe. But I'm not going to lash out. response is constructive. Anger is not a bad thing when it's constructive. Fear is not a bad thing when it's constructive, when it's conscious. Lean back on your hands with fingertips by your hip joints. You can open your eyes or not as you choose. We're going to begin the warm-up movements, and I keep talking about this. Inhale up, let your chest open. And anger is fine. Release the rage. Inhale, focus. The exhale, release. Fear is fine. Release the terror. Makes you freeze. Exhale up. Back of your right hand towards your left knee, left hand there in by your hip. The exhale twists. Sadness is fine. Feel it. Release despondency. It's a big word for this early in the morning. I know, right? It's the only one I could think of. Inhale and twist. Back. And on. Your mind is the same. The anxiety there. I know, is it anxiety emotion? I'm not really sure. It's okay to have worries. But don't let them keep you from doing now the work that needs to be done now because of what might happen, might in the future. Inhale and twist. Left hand beside us, right arm up. Wrists, shoulders, hips, line. Tuck your chin. And we exhale and arch. Over we go. Breathe. Ears, shoulders, hips, the wrists with that. To a side release. In. Let go of your awareness for a moment of the past. It's okay, it's there, it's there. Of course it's there. Inhale up. Do not dwell on what has caused whatever the situation is now. Left arm up, right hand here. Exhale and arch. And breathe. And we inhale up. All right. We exhale forward with your exhale. Where can you go? Here we go again. All of this talk I've been going about. These awarenesses of your feelings, your thoughts, the sensations there. All of those things are in your body as well. An inhale that brings you awareness. Allows it to relax with the exhale. The anger that's in your hands does not turn into fists. The fear that is in you does not tighten your neck and shoulders up as you hide within yourself. The anxiety and the worry will leave you standing, not doing what needs done. Going where you can, not because you have to reach a certain point. Still making that full effort because that's what needs to be done. Inhale up. Whatever it is does not have to be just yoga poses. Asana. Here we go. Speaking of, let's move. Cross the ankles over. We're going to put some strength in here now. And again, as always, and I know I say it every time, but it bears repeating. If this begins to bother your wrist, you can come to your forearms instead. So you'll be doing dolphin plank, take 1 foot back, and then dolphin pose. For the rest of us, we're doing regular plank. Feet are about hip width apart. Shoulders above the elbows of the wrists. Feel the length, feel the strength. And in this work, there's openness as well. For your breath to move. For your thoughts to move. Exhale, downward facing dog. Right? There's that point. I know, right? Suddenly there's no movement. There's various different reasons for that. The bones might have run into each other. Inhale back to plank. You're not going to go any further. But your effort continues. Your muscles are tight. There's some scar tissue. Exhale, down dog. You're not going to go any further. This is fine. It is possible as the muscles relax, the scar tissue opens, that you will eventually go further. You do not have to. Inhale back to plank. A little longer, a little stronger now. Put the work in, the awareness in now. You can rest if you need. And exhale, down dog. My glasses are falling off. Now that has nothing to do with you. That's all on me. I need to get these are older. I need to get them refitted a little bit. Oy vey. Let's inhale down, hands and knees. Make your knees wider than your hips, big toes in. We're going to exhale back. Child's pose. Nice and deep. I got these frames before I got hair. I'm a little older, like I said. Updated the lenses. I need to go and get the frames themselves adjusted again. Good grief. Inhale up. That may be what we do this afternoon. Knees in a little bit. 1 foot back. And then the other. Okay, next exhale. Oh, wait. Down dog. One more. Now this time, though, our next exhale, we're going to walk our feet in. Now we got big flex in the knees. I know we do this one a lot again. Some familiarity is never a bad thing. Breathe. Exhale, the legs go long. Inhale, we roll ourselves up very tall. Okay, nicely done. Now, so I want to come into a couple standing poses here. What we're going to do, nothing too fancy. We've done this recently. We're going to go Virabhadrasana to extended lateral angle. Warrior 2, extended lateral angle. Why? We've done this a lot here recently. Right? It's already February. Time to move on to some other things, right? Right foot back. Left knee, left toes, straight ahead. Hips align, heels align. Arms reach. Some things don't change much. Right? There are parts of our lives that are going to shift only a little bit. See how flexible left knee. All right. Familiarity breeds contempt. Again, unless we're conscious. Because even when something is quite familiar, it's always a little different. Nothing is exactly the same. Not truly. Every time we do this, there's some little shifting, adjusting happening. It's not static. The left side long as we exhale and extend. This is not about touching the floor. Again, you go where you can. Get the space long on the right side without trying to pull it long. You let it relax. Maybe your strength pushes down to the back of your thigh. Tuck your chin a little bit. Tuck your abs. Breathe. Swing of the arm. Inhale back to warrior two. Now make sure you stay in warrior two. Really feel your breath moving. That middle. Don't let that little lean there. I had that going there for a moment, right? Feel it? Yeah, you got this. We inhale out. Okay, now. Goodness. We're going to do the other side. Now it's your choice. You can either step your right foot up to the head of the mat, or like I'm going to do this time, I'm just going to pivot carefully. Now, don't fall over. No falling over. It's not allowed. It's against the rules. All right, it's not actually. Do your best. Again, how you lay out your mat is yours. Okay, again, warrior two. Extended lateral angle. So again, we're building strength in the thigh muscles, focusing our mind present, making the work calm and steady. Exhale. Right? I mean, let's face it, even in yoga, the emotions are still there. Right? Why can't I bend this knee the same? Why does this hip tighter? Why does my left side turn as I try to maintain this? There's lots of different reasons. Everybody's a little different. The work now is what counts. Not about reaching a certain point. Right? Yeah. We get angry about asanas. Exhale, extend. We get sad. I used to be able to do this so much better. What's better? I don't know. Space in the body is not big. The strength in the body is only so much. Here and now, what you have for yourself in this awareness of yourself present is what's key. We'll swing. Inhale. Oh, feel it, feel it, feel it. Move with intention. Move with awareness. And we inhale the right foot up. Okay, so again, we're going to bring the feet together. This time I'm going to step my left foot up. Slight flex the right knee. Up we go. Or you can just turn your feet, bring them together. Now, nice easy fold. Little opening in the back of the legs. And we're going to come into a balance. Work your middle nice and strong. Tuck your chin. Now, feeling just that moment right before we begin to bend our knee. Keep that going as we exhale and fold. You do not have to touch the floor. There is no finish. The practice is the reward, the results. This is life, right? This is the nature of life as well. There is no final prize. But what about all the money? Sure, that'd be kind of cool. Many people who don't need it, don't want it. More people regret winning the lottery and having under surgery. Inhale up. Okay. Your hands together. Alright. So, eagle pose. Garudasana in the Sanskrit. I'm trying to get a little bit better with that this year. That's one of my personal intentions, is to build up a little bit more of my Sanskrit. Not too much, I promise I won't overwhelm you. So, eagle pose. Garuda means eagle. It is in the mythology the bird that Shiva would occasionally ride. Giant thunderbird thing. Alright, here we go. Remember, this is eagle pose. Standing legs stays bent. We exhale down. We're going to put the weight on the left foot first. Why? Because I said so. Tuck your tailbone. Come pretty deep. Now, not all the way. Alright? Come down a little bit further. But you really start to lean. Now you got to get to where you're ready. And then lift that left heel for a moment. And get yourself as close to vertical as you can. And push down. Try not to unbend that left knee. So the right heel comes up. We're just going to bring the right knee up and over. Now you're trying to line it up vertically. Don't stand up. Right? Get that strength going. Work your lower abdomen. First it seems like it's harder, but it's not in the long run. Are you ready to deepen? This is up to you. With the right knee over the left, we're going to extend the arms out. Put the left elbow over the right. Fold those hands up. They do not have to touch. Now don't let this happen where that knee rolls out. See, I'm fighting it already. Center yourself. Bring awareness in. You don't have to hook your toes. Breathe. Yeah. Exhale, unwind. And we inhale up. Goodness. Hands together. Here we go. Exhale down. Lifting the right heel. Again, this is just to help you put this work in your middle so you are fairly vertical. Again, if you lean way out, you've got weight going that way. And eventually, in Garudasana, we try to put that weight further out. But we're also going to be ending up bending that leg further. Right now, we're just focused on this awareness of the centering. Feeling that strength in the leg. And if we're ready, working those arms a bit. Breathe. Good. There it is. Yeah. And we'll exhale and unwind. Woo, goodness. And up. Nice job. Oh my goodness. Now, we're going to start to work our way down. We're going to do some twists and some back arching, hip opening combinations here. Alright, so we are going to kneel a little bit at some point. You need a pad, you want to keep a blanket or fold up towel or just fold your mat up as we get going, just so you're aware that's coming. Now we're going to work our way down, like I said, nice and easy. So a little bit bigger flex of the knees as we fold. Let's make this go. So what we're going to do here, we're going to come into a revolved lunge a little bit and see if maybe we can deepen this some. So inhale your left foot back. Now take a moment here. Get your right knee directly above the left right ankle. Knee and toes forward. Lots of strength here. And you're going to start to open up some hip work here. Got some core strength. We take that left leg back, and then we're going to put that knee down. Do not bring the knee in. Just lower it down. Now, we've done this before. So usually we come here, put the left hand on the floor. Sometimes we have that back leg extended. We're going to leave the knee on the floor all the way through this time. Well, no, not really. We're going to see if we can bring it off the floor. Now, but I want you to try to work your left hand around to the outside of your right foot. Now, you really got to push with both the hand and the foot. Now, really feel your middle working here. Because you got to keep your hips level. I'm going to exhale and twist. Now, if this is too much, the left hand over, you can bring it back in here. It's okay. Bring it back to the inside. If you get turned enough, wow, carpet, bring that right arm over the ear. Now, I don't think I'm going to see what happens. Now, curling your left toes under. Exhale and extend into the full lunge twist. Goodness, whoa, there it went, right? Told you. Oh my goodness. So push down real firm. Why is she only making? This is hard. Oh my gosh. Inhale and twist. Left knee down if it was up. Goodness. Sweating now. Exhale your right knee back. Oh, goodness. Now, we'll come down onto our forearms. Half scorpion pose. Fold your mat up underneath your knees if you need. Inhale the chest slightly forward, shoulders are back. Inhale the right knee up. So a slight back arch here. You gotta keep your middle work in. We're opening to the front of the right side of the body as well. Goodness gracious me. And we exhale. Drop our heads. Back up onto your hands and knees. One foot back. It doesn't matter which one. Then the other. And exhale down dog. Now, may seem like a lot for all that other work to come to a down dog, but this is a recharging and a re-energizing. This will help you get that strength and focus back for the next side of the body. Next exhale. Speaking of, let's walk in a little bit. In an easy fold again. Now while you're doing that, I'm going to turn just for demonstration purposes. Oh my. I wasn't ready for this one. I thought I was. Let's see what happens here. So, inhale, right foot back. Again, big lunge. It's really here. Part of the problem here for me with this, I know, because I've done this here recently, put that right knee down, is the fact, I'm on a carpeted surface. My mat, combined with the carpet, even though it's not very thick, it is softer. That makes it tougher. So you really got to put this work down. So, for those of you on a nice firm surface, you're probably doing better than me. Yeah, it's your practice. This is the space I have. That is the space you have. It counts. Yeah. Respond. Alright? I'm not going to quit just because I'm having a little trouble today. I'm not going to quit. Somebody says I should. I'm not who I am. Yeah, I know. A little political, right? Sometimes it is. Right hand here if you can. It's not going to work for you. Just to the inside. Come out. Exhale, twist. Now, once you've got that big twist, you can bring that arm over. Keep your shoulders broad. Now, here we go. Curling the right toes back under. Oh, there it went. Dang. Come in. Okay, back to it. There we go. Yeah. That inner leg strength again. There it is. Woo. Chow. Yes. Inhale and twist. Wow. Wow. I gotta work on that one. I love that part. Exhale your left knee back. Down to the forearms again. And inhale the chest forward, half scorpion pose in, inhale. There we go. And then, why is it so hard sometimes? Sometimes it needs to be hard, right? Sometimes it needs to be a challenge. Sometimes it just is. Knees and ankles real close back, exhale. And sink back a little bit. Nice, easy child's pose. Let your hands slide back. Yeah, right. We know this. Life's hard sometimes. right? Other people, storms, illness, any one of a number of things. How do we respond? Right? Anger is fine. When you're stuck in a traffic jam, somebody cuts you off. This does not give you the excuse to start shooting at them. Try to run them off the road. This is why the poses get challenging sometimes. The asanas. Inhale up. Cross your ankles. We roll back to sit up. Let the legs extend. A modified turtle pose. So they'll fold here with a little inner thigh opening. Let's bring the feet in. Roll the thighs. Palms up. Lift our chin. Exhale, forward. Go where you can. So exhale, extend further out if you can. Let the inner legs go out though. You put your forehead on your toes, well that's cool. You do not have to. Breathe, tuck your chin, shoulders back. And so the poses in yoga get progressively harder and harder and harder. We do two things in one to help us work through the difficulties calmly. And help us stay focused so that eventually, inhale up, that focus is there for the familiar as well as for the new and the challenging. Bring your legs up. Little core strength here. Hands back behind thighs. Rock it back, pull your heels up. Navasana as we exhale, extend those legs approximately level with your eyes. Tuck your chin, don't let your back round. Hands away, maybe if that works for you. Focus on lengthening action. It's okay to breathe faster. It's okay if you shake. This is hard. This is your muscles flexing a lot. Your breath moving a lot because it's hard, because it's a challenge. Keep it going. Keep working. Doing your best is all you have to do. My heavens, you have more strength than you know. You feel it? You see it? It's amazing. Inhale. Knees in, heels down. Pull your thighs, pull your feet in. Now we're just going to come into a nice, strong, Baddha Konasana. We are not folding. We're just going to get that big opening in the inner thigh. Feet go down, sit tall, and exhale. Again. Why not fold? You could. Sometimes we do. We don't have to. In this instance. We're going to do some other folding things here in a moment anyway. Get this, all that effort that it requires. We don't have to put our head on the floor. Easy effort. It's complex and challenging. It results in wobbling and falling. It doesn't get us very far. Some days it isn't. It's all worthy of your focus, of your engagement. Inhale up. Boy, I know I'm going on and on, right? Now let's let those legs extend out. Now, sit nice and tall. Double leg forward fold. Paschimottanasana. Inhale up. Exhale, extend. Now we got the inner thigh work. Trying to keep those legs as long as we can. We tuck the chin. Hands reach out. Maybe they touch the toes. Maybe not. Hands come down. Relax. Breathe when you can. Inhale up. Oh, hell yeah, that felt good. I hope it did for you too. Now, I'm going to come into a little hip opening here. What we're going to work on is a Goma Kanasana. So now this is similar in a way to some of the work we do with Garudasana. We're trying to get the knees to line up vertically, not necessarily touch. Okay? Now the big, a couple of big differences, of course, with Garudasana and Gomukhana is one, we're seated, of course. Garudasana is a standing balance. Let those legs go long. Cross your right ankle over your left. I'm going with you. And we're going to roll the right thigh and come like that. The other big difference is now we have this outward turn as opposed to an inward turn. Right? We don't want to let the thigh roll in because it's just going to lift up and we're going to lose some of our work, some of our opening. Now, you can stop here. This is enough. Can you go further? Bend your left knee. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. You do not sit on your heel. I want you to be very upright, very balanced here. Now, get into the deepness of the pose. Eventually, people are, in fact, sitting on their ankles. Go where you can. Right. Knees go this way. The thighs turn open. You sit tall. Let your breath flow. No. This hasn't been the most zenned out practice. It only takes a breath to find it again. Whatever you feel, whatever you think, self is there, calm and steady. That left leg go long. And the right. And we uncross the legs. All right, here we go. Left knee. Sit up. Launch the slump. I'm bad at that. One thing I let go all the time. I'm like, all right, here we go. Keep good posture. This helps. At first, it might seem like a distraction. The openness. We bring, you gotta leave the right leg extended. Keep the feet working. Breathe. There's this inward motion continuing. Does not mean the knees will get any more lined up. Let your breath flow. Get your effort calm. All right, here we go. Right leg goes long. Left leg goes long. We uncross our leg. Now, we are in fact going to cross the right back. What? Oh, come on. And back up onto our knees. Now, we're going to come into another back arching here. Now, this is camel pose. Now, fold your mat up again. So, here we are. This is a very strong back arch here. And the challenge of this is in the fact that some of the muscles we want to extend here, particularly in the front, are also the ones that keep us from falling over. So they can't relax completely. So, again, don't quit, don't hurt yourself. Right? Do not have to put your hands on your feet. Right here. Start with this. Start where you are. No body now. No strength now. No focus now. Deepen that, maybe. The awareness of yourself. The alignment. Small things. The little tip of the hip. The tuck of the chin. The space in the shoulders. The space for your breath. Little turning of the thigh without the toes of the heels rolling out. Hands to the backs of the thighs. Back at that back, lower back. Good. Breathe. Now back down here. Up here. All right. Now, do your best now to keep your hips above your knees. We're going to inhale. And with your chin tucked, you do not need to see what's behind you. You open your chest to the ceiling. Open. Chest. Allow the curve to grow where it will. Allow the breath to continue to flow. Feel the ribs move as this extension builds across the front of the thighs, the hips, and into the abdomen. Makes it a bit harder for those muscles to shift the diaphragm. Turn your thighs here. We're not going to try to put our hands on the feet, don't worry about it. Some of you may already have, that's okay if you did. Pick the left arm up. We're going to swing that arm with an exhale. As we come up. Nicely done. Cross your ankles as you sit back. Let your legs extend. Now we're going to lie back and lie down. All the way to the floor. Oh, thank goodness. Finally. We still got a few things to do here. Now, where knees and ankles are together, we're just going to exhale, pull the knees up and into. Start here and just get a nice, deep flex here. And let the back come long. Open your shoulders. Keep your spine long. Let your thighs and hips relax. Put some space into that. No reason to tighten it back up. These muscles are flexed, yes. Still room for them to move calmly. It's part of it. Tight muscle doesn't flex well and is actually, in the long run, not going to be as strong. Inhale. Feet come down. See some really big muscular people start really fast in some physical work. Get really tired really quickly. Arms go wide. Easy twist here. Right knee over the left. Turn the thigh in. Flex the toes. Flex the toes. Work your middle. We're going to exhale and go left. Where we can. Keep your right shoulder down. Just let that twist grow. There's more strength now in maintaining the alignment of the legs and a little bit of work in the middle. There isn't actually turning. In fact, eventually, it's just gravity doing the work for you. You have even more effort, maybe even there keeping your shoulders nice and broad and along to the floor. Weird, right? That shouldn't be hard. Sometimes it is, though. Inhale and untwist. All the way over. And we will uncross the legs. Okay, goodness. Tuck your tailbone, tuck your chin, left knee over the right. Turn those thighs, flex those toes, tuck your chin. Exhale, roll. Nice, strong twist. Nicely done. Doesn't that feel good? Oh my goodness. Inhale and untwist. And uncross your legs. All right, nicely done. Well done. Okay, now let's get the feet about hip width apart. So there's a little space here. Now what we're going to do next, we're going to come into some hip opening again. We're going to get deep with a cradle pose. Then we're going to come out of that and see if we can go even further into a reclined half lotus. All right, follow me along here. So we're just going to put the right ankle below the left knee to start. Now, toes are flexed, right thigh turns out. Now, leave your right hand on your thigh. For now, right thigh. So we exhale, we're going to pull the left knee up and in. Now, really deep. And if you can get your left hand to your shin, great. If it's got to come to the back of the thigh, do that instead. But in strong. Really feel the work now. Give it a squeeze with your hand. Again, your right thigh, right hand is just keeping that thigh open. Toes are flexed, the knee's not twisted. That's all we're doing. That in this space. Release. There it is. Now, taking our left hand out of the way, we're just going to let the left knee come up just enough. We can now get a hold of our right foot with our left hand. Now, without the right knee moving in too much. So again, we're not doing that Gomakanasana or eagle pose thing again. It moves in a little bit. So, because this is turned out. Again, we exhale. So we got this left heel down really tight. Now, if it didn't move at all, it didn't move at all. It's fine. Exhale, squeeze the left knee in. Flex your toes. Now, this is all the leg at this point. Exhale and extend it. Now, you see how I'm kind of going through the ball of the foot, right? I had a teacher in New York tell me whenever, this is called Barbie feet. You remember those dolls? How can you forget, right? I never had one. If you can reach your right, the first two fingers of your right hand and left big toe and continue that push, go for it. You gotta put your hand back here. Do not pull down though. Either space. This is the work of the left leg extending over you. As you breathe. Left hand, back of the thigh, right hand, out of the way. Inhale, bend the knee. Inhale, left foot down. Holy cow. Let's do the other side. Do we have to? Yes, it's what it says in the How to Teach Yoga book. Read fast. You can start doing this yourself. No, seriously. Don't run. If you seriously want to take yoga training, yoga teacher training, 1, be a regular student. By that I mean you have 5 classes or 5 personal practices a week for a year. Left ankle on the right knee. Turn your left hand open. Use that left hand, then exhale the right knee in. And then find a legit training program. 200 hours minimum. And it's just the start at that point. Be sure. If you want to deepen, there are plenty of options out there just simply to learn more. In fact, you could come to one of my retreats. I've got one in May. Oh, and that sneaky advertising. Check out my Facebook page, my other various social media. You'll find it. Inhale, the right knee coming up. Just enough. Right hand here. There's one out in Seattle area, Pacific Northwest. Bring that heel down if you can. Exhale the right knee in. It includes not only a bunch of yoga, but whale watching. Gonna be cool. Barbie feet. Exhale. Extend. Can you put your hand on your leg to remind your body you have support there? Not to pull it further. The action of the leg is going to come over you as this strengthening open its belly. If you can reach your toes, it'll help come further because you can eventually put a little more strength into that. Again, we don't want to pull it down. We don't want to injure the back of the leg. So you go where you can. Always go where you can, 100% of the time. Right hand to back of thigh. Release your foot. Inhale, bend the knee. Goodness. Now I know. Maybe that didn't seem like that long. Across all that. Might have taken you a little while to get into. Turn your thighs open, soles of the feet together. Reclined Baddha Konasana. Here's our last semi-active asana for the day. Exhale, release. Heels up as close as you can, but your middle does not tip up. One breath counts. Breathe. Backs the hands come to the floor, palms face up. Exhale, legs go on. Breathe. Shavasana now. Close your eyes. Oh my gosh. What are we feeling now? It's okay, whatever it is. It's a crazy world. In truth, it always has been. Biggest change in the past 200 years, thereabouts. That's how much rapidly we find out how crazy things are. This is not change. This is why this ancient practice, hundreds, thousands of years, depending on which scholar you want to focus through and on. It's still here, though. However old it is. It works. Because it reminds us that we are no more, no less than a being. All outside definitions, labels, socio-political, economic, what have you, religion, are artificial. This is what makes yoga so strong, so powerful, and scary for a lot of people. This awareness that comes from the inside out. Know who you are. Accept who you are. Strong or weak, somewhere in between. Focused and calm, or scattered and stressed, somewhere in between. For most of us, let's face it, that's why we're here. How much of any of that does not define us? Acceptance of self. Breathe. Turn your gaze down for a few breaths now. Again, you do not have to move yet. Stay with yourself for a little bit longer. The awareness of your body on the floor. However calm, relaxed, or not, it's fine. It is. There are no judgments. However calm, slow your breath is, and maybe it doesn't seem very calm, and maybe it's not very slow. Emotional state. It's fine. There's no analysis here. That awareness, that focus, stay. Let your fingers flex now. Your toes flex now. This is your practice. Reactivate yourself. This awareness of your being as your elbows and knees and wrists and ankles move. And your next inhale that takes your arms up past your ears, your legs extending long is your choice, whether the heels drift off the floor, the back curves a bit. It's cool. It's yours. Right arm by your ear, your left knee bends. We exhale and roll to the right, all the way over. And from our side, we're going to press ourselves up. Comfortable seated positions. We bring those hands together. Let your thumbs touch your chest. A breath. 3, does not matter. It's yours. Smile real big though. You are amazing. Thank you. Namaste. Well done, everyone. And thank you. Okay, let me do my usual thing. Let's scooch up. Scooch is a technical term often used in yoga. So, if you have questions, you are welcome to leave a comment on the video or send me a message personally. I am happy to answer either way. Right? There's a Venmo link, CashApp link, PayPal link, whatever you care to donate through those is lovely, and I appreciate it very much. And the video will stay up, though. You are welcome to come back, practice again. Yeah. Want to put some more money in when you do that? Fine, that would be great. You don't have to, of course. It is up to you. Alrighty, and I'll be back next week, all through this month, and we'll go from there. So y'all have a great weekend. Stay safe and be good. Bye, everybody. Love you.